This week we continue our two-part Ag Minute on genetically modified organisms, or GMOs as they're commonly referred. After last week's show, we asked you to post questions you may have about GMOs via Twitter and Facebook. We didn't get too many questions, but we did get several comments about your personal opinions when it comes to genetically modified foods. Well, I'm certainly no expert on the topic, so I can't answer all of your questions and concerns, but I did find a few credible sources that may offer some insight. You had GMO questions, so we got answers. One of our viewers asked, if livestock eat genetically modified grains, will there be GMOs in my meat? In the United States, livestock have been consuming feed made from GM crops for almost 20 years. In that time, GMOs have never been detected in the milk, meat, or eggs derived from GMO-fed animals. The USDA lists more than 100 studies that tested the byproducts from GMO-fed animals versus non-GMO-fed animals, and the results show that animals digest the proteins and the DNA in the exact same way. Iowa State professor Ruth McDonald adds that these studies have shown no negative impact on animal or human health. Since 1996, there has been no documented case of human illness or allergens associated with GM foods. Another viewer posted this question: how can the FDA prove that GMOs are safe without research? There actually have been long-term health studies conducted on GMOs. GM crops are repeatedly and extensively tested for consumer and environmental safety. At GMOanswers.com, you can view more than 2,000 accredited studies that have tested the safety and the effects of consuming GMOs. In my opinion, we all need more research and more education to answer every question for the future. If you still have questions or concerns, do some research, but make sure you get your information from a credible source. There are plenty of biased sites and organizations online who spread more fear than fact. We also posted a great site on our website, twilatv.org, for you to find information, and you can even submit your questions there. Woo! Now that that's out of the way, it's time for Twila Trivia. Last week I asked you, which of the following countries has a complete ban on genetically modified food products? And the answer is A, Sri Lanka. This week's trivia question is, which genetically modified crop is currently grown in Europe? Is it A, tomatoes, B, corn, or C, sugarcane? To enter this week's Twila Trivia contest, all you need to do is log on to your Facebook or Twitter account and post your answer with the hashtag Twila Trivia. Or you can always submit your answer on our website at twilatv.org.